come on.
Bye, Echo.
Stop that.
Oh, he's gonna get up now.
I just wanted to start this video with saying that my prayers and thoughts are with the Naples Zoo and all of Echo's keepers. This is very sad for our community and a tragedy of what had to happen. And I'm praying for everyone that is involved and also the Collier County Police Department that had to witness everything and everybody that had to witness everything. My thoughts and prayers are with you guys.
Somebody got attacked by the tiger inside, ripped her arm off.
Oh my, are you serious?
Yes, we're serious. You hear all the lights and sirens?
Oh, please hurry! Please hurry! He's gonna rip my arm off!
An endangered tiger named Echo was put down after it attacked an after-hours cleaner who unlawfully entered the tiger's enclosure.
That's how significant this is. This is a huge impact for all of us.
Collier County sheriffs say the investigation will determine whether criminal charges will be filed against Rosenquist.
This is something very tragic that happened, obviously, and it didn't have to happen if this man did not go over the barrier and try and feed or pet the tiger. So right here I'm going to place the SunBiZ of who owns the cleaning company, and I will put a little bit maybe in just an audio footage of that.
Their responsibilities were very specific. Cleaning of our new hospital and commissary, our gift shop admission, and our two public bathrooms.
So I looked up the cleaning company, and this is it. This is the only one that I found for the HMI commercial cleaning services, or whatever he said that it was. And they've only been open a year. I'm not sure who or why Naples Zoo would have some commercial cleaning place come that's only been open a year and hiring random people. They don't have much of a backing for a business, as I can see. They're not in the Better Business Bureau or anything listed. And their address for a base is a home. So that kind of raises a red flag to me, and I don't see why it wouldn't to them. I used to own a cleaning business, so I know what a lot of work it takes to do commercialized. So in my heart, I'm thinking possibly the owner of the company knows somebody at the Naples Zoo is how they got this job. This is just my speculation of what I've come up with personally. And I would hope to God that they would have looked into the company a little bit more. I'm not sure, but I guess we will see as it unfolds. I live about 20 to 30 minutes from the zoo, and I know that there are some very reputable commercial cleaners out there. I did want to add, obviously, this could happen with any cleaning services if you have a employee that doesn't follow protocols. I do believe that the Naples Zoo has a lot of the security measures in place that should be, but I also believe that they have some things that they need to change, like camera on the cages, as if you only have one security guard, then for such a huge facility, then how is that one person supposed to watch over the zoo when something like this happened in a matter of 2 hours after the zoo closing? So I do think that they need to step a couple security things up for the zoo. Other than that, I believe that they did do everything possible that they could do. So my prayers are with them and everyone and our community, because there are a lot of people that loved this tiger and are mourning over this tiger, and it's a very, very sad day.
Collier County sheriffs responded to the Naples Zoo after a 26-year-old man, identified by authorities as River Rosenquist, called 911.
911, where's your emergency? Hello, ma'am?
Help me! Help me, I'm at the Naples Zoo! Help me, please, I'm at the Naples Zoo!
Okay, what's happening?
I'm being attacked by a tiger, please, please, please.
Authorities say Rosenquist was an employee of a third-party company hired to clean the bathrooms at Naples Zoo. Deputies believe he was in an unauthorized area after the zoo closed and stuck his hand inside Echo's enclosure fence. The tiger grabbed his hand.
They're coming to help you.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Please hurry. You gotta shoot it. You gotta shoot it.
To save Rosenquist's life, a deputy did have to shoot the endangered tiger once.
I have edited the body cam footage, which a lot of people have seen, and it is very, very, very traumatizing. I've cried for hours and hours over this situation, so I figured I would make a video about it and then also update you guys on a little bit about the cleaning crew that I found from SunBiZ and a couple other places.
Methods to get Echo to release the man's arm failed. The single shot was enough to kill him.
Than 200 in the wild.
In Washington State. So he was a little chilly. He is a subtropical tiger, so a little chilly for him. So lucky for Echo, they wanted to do some breeding, and Echo's not recommended to breed currently. So we had room. We said, hey, we'd love to take a Malayan in. We have this exhibit kind of specifically for Malayans. This is a great environment, temperature for them to live in. So they sent us Echo, and he's awesome. I mean, I'm a little bit biased because I am his primary trainer, so I do get to spend a lot of time with this guy. I get to teach him any new behaviors that we want him to learn. And I just like to spend extra time. I mean, he's a tiger. How often do you get to spend time with a tiger? So much to his dismay, him being a solitary animal, so he doesn't really want anyone else around, I spend a lot of time. So some of those behaviors that I get to teach him, I can have him open his mouth on command. Echo, open. There you go. That was semi with it. Boy. He also can go up. Echo, up. Wow. And I.
No. There he goes. He's gonna get up now. Well, Christopher, you're missing it. He's walking around now.
After other methods to get Echo to release the man's arm failed, the single shot was enough to kill him. Echo was a Malayan tiger.
He is very important because he's an ambassador for his species. There's only less than 200 in the wild left.
The species is so critically endangered, experts say they could be extinct within the next 5 to 10 years. Collier.
Pressing charges against the person who provoked this attack?
We have not. We understand the state is pursuing the possibility of pressing charges. Honestly, our focus right now is on our staff and making sure the staff is through, and we just haven't even considered that at this point, but it's my understanding that the state is looking at that possibility.
Can you tell us more about the cleaning company, specifically how we got back there? If they were charged with cleaning the shop here, how did you get back there? And was it explicitly told to them when this company comes in that they're not allowed to go where you were?
Yes. Just to explain this, the company is HMI Commercial Cleaners. They've been working with us for quite some time. They have many clients in the Naples community. Their responsibilities were very specific. Cleaning of our new hospital and commissary, our gift shop admission, and our two public bathrooms. One, they're still grieving. We're all grieving. We've lost a member of our family in Echo. Our staff to a person, whether it's our animal care keepers or our maintenance staff or education staff or admission staff, we really respect and love these animals, and it's just a tough time. We closed the zoo yesterday to give our staff time to grieve. We're continuing to give them time to grieve. We've arranged for a grief counselor. From an industry standpoint with those 242 zoos, certainly we'll be in touch with them if we think of ways that, this could have been prevented. I will tell you that we've reviewed it and don't believe our policies and protocols were responsible in any way for this. We have very specific requirements. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, which is the state, yesterday, we have not gotten that written report, but they've indicated that there was no culpability or liability. We did what we needed to do and had in place what needed to be in place. But we're constantly reviewing and upgrading.
What can guests expect coming into the park today? Is there going to be any differences with the tiger exhibit or anything like that?
Now we're trying to get as much as back to normal as possible, and the only change that we've made, obviously it's hard to close the zoo. People come to the zoo with their kids and grandkids to connect with animals and nature and enjoy quality family time. We feel really badly that we had to close yesterday, so we want the experience to be as positive for them as possible. The only change we've made, again, out of respect for our staff, is that we're not going to do keeper talks today. And that's just for them.
Everywhere you look around this zoo, including right behind you, along the outer walls, on your headshot on the Naples Zoo website, there's pictures of this tiger,
yes,
and pictures of a Malayan tiger. What goes through your heart and your mind when you realize one of the most rare animals on Earth is no longer inside these walls?
Just pure sadness, Echo was, like I said, part of the family.
Why do your security staff not have tranquilizer darts?
Because their job after hours is to be basically monitoring, and our staff, our tranquilizer gun staff, our weapons team are all trained staff, but the security guard is not.
But are you considering after the system?
We're reviewing. Yeah, we're reviewing everything, all of our policies and protocols.
With the tranquilizer guns, you do have those on staff 9 a.m. to 4.
We have a full-time dart team for when the zoo's open, when visitors are here. Just to be clear, we have a full-time trained dart team. We have a full-time trained weapons team. We have an incident commander, all assigned to protect the zoo and the visitors during hours. So we do have those weapons and those resources available to us. I will tell you that tranquilizers do take time to set in, and so in certain circumstances, it's a difficult decision whether you would use a tranquilizer or not. I've talked with members of our weapons team, our tranquilizer dart team, our director of animal programs, and they've all informed me that given the circumstances, they probably would have done the same thing, just given the circumstances.
Would you continue to use HMI cleaners here?
We have suspended the service for now, but again, we're in the review process. They have been fabulous to work with. They have done a great job, and we just haven't made that decision yet. Again, this was a tragic mistake. It was a bad decision, and we're going to evaluate, our relationship with HMI. But I will tell you, they've done a good job here, a great job here in the cleaning aspect, and this is the first incident we've had.
Do you guys screen the workers that come into the zoo after hours, or the companies that come in after hours before allowing them to come in? I know you guys have had a long partnership with HMI, but you don't know every single employee that would come through.
Right. Yeah, we don't. I think in most businesses, we're not in a position to do screening of a company's employees, but we certainly screen the company itself and get resources and determine who their clients are, et cetera, et cetera. In addition to HMI, we have third-party relationships with Service System Associates, for example, that handles all